Hello, viewers. This is Cynthia Michael from Three Views, Three You and You podcast for my segment called the Boruto Review. As always, I'm going to speak very loudly, very clearly, and very slowly in case you don't understand me. Also, I try to do my best not to breathe so hard during this audio podcast recording as well, not to cost me audio feedback as well. And finally, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will change your adult language. Once again, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will change your adult language. Now, if you're over 18, that means you're going to watch this audio podcast recording. So anyway, before I begin, I'd like to say shout out to all the doctors, and nurses, and all the first responders who's fighting this coronavirus epidemic. So basically, I just wanted to give you guys a quick shout out, and also all the people who had the coronavirus, who is trying to, is doing the right thing, trying to survive the outbreak of this coronavirus. So basically, I just want to give a shout out to you guys also. So anyway, with that out of the way, let's get to the latest episode of Boruto. So basically, Boruto showed up just in the nick of time to say thank you for the amazing boss, Shoujo. So basically, Boruto. So basically, Shoujo, if I'm pronouncing his name, please forgive me, was kind of a bit shocked. Was kind of a bit shocked that Boruto showed up and said Tento. So basically, Shoujo had his four henchmen try to take out Boruto, but Boruto just kicked them, beat the sheriff under like 1 second. So basically, Boruto just took out Shoujo's henchmen like there was nothing. So basically, Boruto and Tento was hiding behind a big crate, and that's when Shoujo revealed that he was the one who he was Cicero that whole time while I was in prison. So basically, Shoujo was revealing that he was Cicero. Remember you fought Cicero? That was me the whole time. When I went over with Kataru, I ate him and took his and disguised myself as him. So basically, using my court clone jutsu. So basically, Boruto was kind of shocked, and Tento said and Tento said yes, it's all true. He ate my butler and disguised himself as my butler. So basically, Boruto got pissed and started to fight Shigeru, but Shigeru had this weird wind jutsu that compels any physical attack and any physical jutsu attack. So basically, he was a perfect. So basically, for a victory, he had the perfect defense. Also, he was fast. So basically, while Boruto was fighting Shogu, the firelord back at the hotel was about to go to get the money together, and he was about to go to the drop zone, But Lucky Sai was there with his team, ordered to talk to the firelord, and also they caught the spy. They caught Shigeru's spy as well while they was at the hotel. So anyway, meanwhile, things was not looking good against Boruto and Shigeru. So basically, Shigeru's wind jutsu defense was hard for Boruto to even get a hit off Shigeru, even with his Bazinga. So basically, Boruto had to use a smoke. He had to use a smoke bar a smoke ball to talk to Tento and came up with an idea. So basically, Boruto gave Tento his shuriken back, and he said that when the time is right, I want you to throw the shuriken at Shogu once his guard is down. Then I can get the opportunity to hit him with my Bazinga. So anyway, so basically Boruto uses Shadow Clone to try to get close to him, to use his Bazinga, but it didn't work. Shoku took out Boruto's Shadow Clones and got the real Boruto, and Boruto is about to, and Shoku is about to choke Boruto to death with his bare hand. So basically, and that's what Tento drove the shuriken into Shogu's back and gave Boruto the opportunity to hit Shogu with the Rasengan and send him flying outside the warehouse. So basically, Gates of Tento during that shuriken, it gave Boruto the opportunity to hit the Shogu with his Rasengan and send him flying through the warehouse wall. So basically, it seems like everything was over, but it turns out that Shogu got out after that. So basically, Shogu was like, so basically Shogu, when Boruto hit Shogu with that Rasengan, he did took some damage, but he was still managed to stir it up. So basically Boruto was like, one more hit to my Rasengan, you're done. So basically when Boruto was about to hit Shogu with another Rasengan from his hand with the mark on it, he started to his arm go numb, and therefore he couldn't do his Rasengan. So basically, the mark on his hand started to change. So basically, or the karma mark that says that's carnate. So basically, the karma mark started to change forms on Boruto's hand, and Shogun was kind of shocked. He said, was kind of scared after seeing Boruto's Mark's new form. And he said, like, you work with that organization? And Boruto said, what organization? So basically, 1 minute Shogun was kind of scared after seeing Boruto's new Mark's form. He figured that Boruto must have worked with, must have been a part of some secret organization. But after asking Boruto that question, are you with that organization? No, and Boruto was like, what organization? So basically, Shogun was like, for a moment there, I thought you with those with that organization, but since you're not, I'm just gonna kill you. So basically, that's when Mitsuki and Sawada showed up, and saved Boruto and Tento, knocking, and taking down Shoujo and whatnot. So anyway, Boruto and Tento was happy that Sawada and Mitsuki showed up. So basically, but unfortunately, they had to abandon their be what Konoha Sensei. So basically, Konoha Sensei. So basically, Boruto was like, you guys came to save me, but what about the mission with Konoha Sensei? So basically, we just wanted to make sure that you were safe. So basically, we will deal with the whole abandoning the mission with Konoha Sensei later. So anyway. So anyway, the follow showed up. Him and Tento were reunited. He was glad that Tento was safe and whatnot. So anyway, the next day, Boruto, Mishiki, and Sawada was at the Hokage office, but Konohamaru Sensei, having a little discussion about their actions. So basically, you guys, like Konohamaru Sensei said, you guys managed to catch the boss of the Mace game, but you guys abandoned a mission, so therefore there's going to be some consequences. So basically, Konohamaru Sensei said that, you guys did good by catching the boss of the Mace game, but still, you guys had a mission to do. But you guys failed to do that mission. So basically, it's going to be some big consequences for us, for our team. So basically, Carl was happy that Tawada, that Boruto and others, was able to catch the boss of the next game, but still, abandoning a mission they're going to get seriously punished for that, for abandoning a mission. So anyway, so Boruto's team, later that day, saw Tento and his father off at the train station and whatnot. So basically, Boruto gave Tento back the card that he slipped into Boruto's pocket. Turns out that the ninja info card was a Sasuke Gia card. So basically that was the card that Boruto wanted from Tento's card collection, but Boruto gave back the card to Tento. So basically, Tento said goodbye to Boruto and whatnot, and sure he would try to be a better person and whatnot, and remember Boruto's friendship. Meanwhile, back at the Hidden Leaf, back at the Intention Center in the Hidden Leaf, we see Sasuke we see Sasuke, Sai, and what's his name? Oh, damn, I forgot his fucking name. So, please forget me. Was interrogating the boss of the Major Game. So basically, Sasuke showed up and he asked the question what do you know about Boruto's mark? And he said, and the people. So basically, when Sasuke showed up, the boss of the Major Game start to spill his guts. So basically, all I know this one time I broke into this building and tried to rob it to rob the batteries in this building. So basically, while inside this building, I saw these weird people in black robes looking at had a billboard right in front of them with weird marks on them. So basically, when I saw Boruto's mark, I thought he was with this weird organization. They call themselves Kara the Husk, or better known as Kara, but blah blah blah. So basically, that's what they call themselves. But I don't know how many, but these guys are weird. So basically, the boss of the Mace Gang say, I went to the building and tried to steal whatever was inside. I met these I saw these weird people in black robes with marks on a billboard, with different marks on a billboard, and they call themselves Kara the Husk, or I'm just going to call them the Kara Organization. So basically, that's how I'm going to call them, the Kara Organization. So basically, these guys creep me out and whatnot. So basically, they had these marks on the wall that kind of look like it's kind of whatever these marks are that they seem kind of important to the care organization. It's sort of like Orochimaru's curse marks. So basically, whatever those marks they're looking for are very important to them. So anyway, so basically, after Sasuke side after Sasuke and the feathers for done interrogating the boss of the Meiji game, the episode ended with Boruto should stare at his mark or karma mark, in its normal form and figure out what the hell is going on. So what the hell is going on? So basically, that's how the episode ended with Boruto staring at his mark in its normal form and figure out what the hell is going on with this mark on my hand, that I got from the fight for. Lord Momoshiki. So basically, that's what Boruto was thinking. Like, what the hell is going on with this mark on my hand? So anyway, that's how the episode ended, where Boruto stared at his mark on his hand, and that's how the episode ended. So anyway, this was a good episode of Boruto. So basically, we will get into some good episodes after this. We're gonna get into some real good episodes after this. So after this episode, after next week's episode. But anyway, it was a good episode. So anyway, what do you guys think about this episode? Was it good? Was it bad? Or was it just okay? Please let me know in the comments below this podcast. So anyway, like always, this is Michael from Screen Reviews. Sign off. 1,